currently in the middle of a house move, and this means that I've actually got to set up a new Wi-Fi system, and I want it to be super simple and then very easy to maintain on a sort of ongoing basis. And this is why I was over the moon when D-Link got in touch and actually wanted to sponsor this video, as it's meant I've got the chance to try out their brand new smart mesh router, the EXO AC2600. And this beast is not only capable of driving the numerous smart devices we currently have around our home, but it offers great range and speeds, all while being ridiculously easy to set up and install. And I remember my first ever Wi-Fi router I'd probably gotten around about the early 2000s, and installing and setting up that was just such a stark contrast to what we have today. It's quite funny thinking back. You had to obviously have it connected over a wire to a computer, you then had to use the IP address to log into it, and then you had all of these settings that at the time I just knew nothing about, I didn't know what they did, and it just wasn't really that easy to set up and install for someone that just wasn't very technical. The EXO though is all about ease of use, and their smartphone apps mean that you don't even need a computer to get started. Inside the box you'll find the router itself, various manuals, a quick QR code, and then a network cable to connect this to your modem. As an AC router, these Wi-Fi connections are super fast, with combined speeds of up to 2,533 megabits per second, and you're even able to share USB drives and printers with the 2 USB ports alongside 4 gigabit LAN sockets. All you need to do is download the D-Link app on your phone or tablet, and then connect the provided Ethernet cable from the modem into your new router. And with the modem, you may need to put this in something that's known as modem mode. It will depend on your internet service provider though, and of course the equipment that you already have. Either way, plug the D-Link router into the mains, and then restart the modem so that both the devices come on at more or less the same time. And this is when you're going to be absolutely amazed at just how clear the instructions in the D-Link app are, as it walks you through the entire process without an ounce of fuss. I really like the QR code integration as well. All you need to do is grab your phone and then point it at the QR code and it recognises the router that you're looking for, and then it should find it on your network. Then it's simply a case of giving your network a brand new name and password, and then follow the steps through to the app's main screen. And believe it or not, at this stage you've actually already done the hard bit. And now that you've got a fully working network, you're free to monitor and change any settings right in the app. And the thing that's great here is that you get both a high-level overview for people that just basically want to know what's going on, or if you're the sort of person that really does want to drill down into some of those settings and really see what's going on, then you're going to be pleased as all of this stuff is here as well. But either way, you're not going to need to worry about firmware updates and manually updating this thing, as it actually does it all for you in the background automatically. But I'd say that actually my favourite thing about the whole process was just how fast it was to do this. And when you think just the amount of time it takes when you go to a friend's house and you ask for their Wi-Fi code and they say, oh, I don't know what it is, and they make you go up to their router, take that little chip thing off of the back of it, and then enter this string of horrible characters into your phone, and you find that that 0 was actually a C all along, but no, it was lowercase. This takes quite a long time and it's very frustrating, so to be able to set up your whole router and do this once and never need to worry about any of this stuff again in a time that is faster than doing that, I think that's very, very impressive. There's also quite a few other notable features that really stand out to me as very 2019. My personal pick would be the baked-in speed test that's actually taken straight from the router. And this not only makes it quicker and easier than ever to get an accurate figure of your broadband speed, but as it's taken from the root of your network, you know that if you do get a lower speed than you're expecting, it's probably caused by some form of outage, rather than Wi-Fi or device limitations. Families will be glad to know that the router comes packing some really thoughtful tricks to keep everyone safe while surfing, most notably in the form of antivirus protection with a 2-year unlimited device subscription to McAfee LiveSafe, and then a 5-year subscription to McAfee Secure Home. And the Secure Home platform is actually really cool, as again this works on a router level and helps protect all of the devices on your network from any potential security threats. And when you pair this with the away mode, you can see exactly what's going on with your network even when you're not in the house. And this makes it a really powerful little tool to keep everyone in the family safe and secure. Whenever you are at home though, and everyone wants a bit of that family switch off time, you can actually turn off the internet for a set period. But rather cleverly, you can command a whole host of different features with the voice control integration for both Google Home and Amazon Alexa. Simply tell Alexa to ask D-Link Wi-Fi to reboot the router, or maybe suggest that Google turns on the guest Wi-Fi. And all of these features come together to provide something that's not only a very genuinely useful product, but something that is genuinely exciting, something you don't really say about a router all that often. But if you set this up and you find that your house is a little like mine, with very thick walls and a less than ideal point of network entry, then don't worry, because you can actually expand your range really easily with D-Link's mesh range extenders. Setup is again baked straight into the app, and thanks to the magic of mesh networks, as you move around your house, your phone, laptop or tablet will change to the node with the strongest and fastest connection automatically. The result is a seamless transition that never requires you to change networks, lose speed or put up with any horrible dead zones. It really is incredible just how far we've come, and I think that when you do have systems that are so simple to set up like this one, there really is no excuse to be having a Wi-Fi that is in its default name with that horrible default password. I think it finally is time to end that once and for all. If you are interested in checking out current pricing or learning a little bit more about D-Link's Wi-Fi system, you can find that linked down in the description below. A massive thank you though for you guys for watching this video, D-Link for sponsoring it, and I will see you in the next one.